Did future Trunks use the power of Broly to defeat Merge Zamasu in Dragon Ball Super? Now, many Dragon Ball fans in the community don't believe this theory, but just looking at future Trunks, it's blatantly obvious that he's stolen much of his repertoire from the legendary Super Saiyan himself, Broly. So is it really so hard to believe that future Trunks would once again call upon the power of the most powerful Saiyan of all, and use power beyond maximum itself to cut down the false god Zamasu once and for all?
By the power of
Broly. Will I have my own indisputable 100% factual evidence to back up this theory? Now, although I have mountains and mountains of evidence backing me up on this issue, there is only one thing we truly need to look at to prove that future Trunks stole everything he has from Broly. And that is that future Trunks once fought Broly himself. All we have to do is look back at the original Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan movie to see that Trunks got his ass thoroughly handed to him by the Mountain of Muscle Broly, who 420 no-scoped Trunks' brains out of his fucking head, leaving him slumped over in the fetal position crying in a pile of his own urine and feces. It was at this point that the whiny Luke Skywalker of the Dragon Ball universe decided, instead of going to Tashi's station to pick up some power converters, that he would concoct a nefarious plan to steal all of Broly's powers for himself, creating his own clear knockoff of the legendary Super Saiyan transformation that couldn't even beat an oversized cricket, and training tirelessly to try and make Broly's power his own. So that is clearly enough evidence to back up this theory, but I have even more, as the creator himself, Akira Toriyama, has confirmed what I had to say as canon. Suzuki Sashimi Mitsubishi Toyota Kawawacha Yu Yu Hakusho Kamikaze Bandai. But if the word of an old man with Alzheimer's isn't enough to back my theory up, I have one last bit of indisputable evidence. And that is that Broly is still alive in the history of Trunks timeline. That's right, Broly never died in the history of Trunks timeline. So he's probably still out there, blowing up entire galaxies in his base form alone. So it's at this point that Broly must have seen Trunks fighting against his greatest adversary, Double Kakarot, and thus gave Trunks his own version of the Atachism of the Mazaku, filling him with an unstoppable, infinitely expanding, plot-breaking power that is Broly himself, and allowing him to beat that green, overgrown Kermit the Frog all on his own. And so there it is, my 100% confirmed indisputable theory, proving that future Trunks used the power of Broly to defeat Zamasu in Dragon Ball Super. And this is a theory that will never, ever be disproven, even by the writers of the show itself. But what if this theory is absolutely batshit crazy? Crazy like a fox. And that's the kind of craziness that we need in Dragon Ball Super.